Welcome everyone who's new, welcome back everyone who's returning. My name is Jack, spiritual nutritionist, Reiki master, psychic medium, and authenticity mentor. And today we're going to do the week ahead reading. All right, so if you're watching this on TikTok live and catching me when I'm doing the actual reading, this is for June 2nd to June 8th. If you're catching this on YouTube, during this time frame, this is your reading for the week ahead. If you're catching this on YouTube and it's not this week, that's okay. You can just use this reading as your week ahead reading, whatever week of the year you are watching it. All right. So we're going to kick it off with Oracle. Feeling prompted to ask you guys, is anyone like starting to jump into like using Oracle cards, or you do use Oracle cards or tarot or something along those lines, or you have an interest in them? Okay, I'm kind of feeling like very exploratory energy, or like this week ahead is very much like I'm exploring different things. I have these like new interests that I want to learn more about and dive into. Okay. Gratitude. All right, so we're kicking off the week's energy with gratitude and longevity. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're maybe like diving into new things, but you're also, I feel like you're like saying goodbye to something or someone. It could be a relationship, a job, it could be a mindset, a way of being. It could be a business, it could be anything, right? I feel like you're saying goodbye to something that has served you for a very long time. Okay. Let me know if that resonates for you. Okay. Kenzie, I will do your reading after the collective, but thank you so much for getting on my list. Alrighty. So let's see. I may not even need the guidebook for this, honestly. So we have Scorpio energy and Gemini. Yeah, you guys are like ready to move on to bigger and better things. People, energies that are like more in alignment with your long-term goals and what you see for yourself down the road, right? It's almost like maybe you guys are looking like, okay, where do I want to be in 6 months? Where do I want to be in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years? What is sustainable for my life, right? And this could be, again, in your health and wellness, like what habits, what lifestyle changes do I need to make? What do I want in my relationships? And I don't just mean romantic. I mean, what do I want in my relationships with my friends, my family? Yes, romantic partners. What do I want the relationship with myself to look like? So it's almost like you're saying goodbye to something. You're offering it gratitude for the lessons that it brought you, the lessons it learned, maybe the abundance it brought into your life. But now you're like, I know I deserve more. I know what I want now because I've been shown very much what I don't want, and I'm focused on that. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay. And if you're not a Scorpio or Gemini, that's okay. It's just the energy that's on the cards right now. We also have the Sun, which rules Leo. All right. So I feel like maybe you guys have been doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of like really deep healing work. Like really like deep-seated, like who the fuck am I and what do I want for my life? Does that make sense? All right. I just saw you know what? We're going to take it. 10 of Pentacles. Saw it pop out and it was like sliding out of my deck. So we're going to take it. So the week, the overall energy of the week, we're going to do a traditional Celtic cross here. The energy of the week ahead, you guys, is 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. I mean, even the card itself is absolutely gorgeous. You've got all the colors represented here. All right. So the 10 of Pentacles is a card of security, of stability, of longevity. Literally. Can't make this shit up. It's a card of financial abundance. And yes, that is something that should be called out. But you see this grandfather figure right here? This person represents you. Not saying you're an old person, right? I'm saying you're very wise, okay? You've been through a lot in your life, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of bullshit, okay? A lot of challenges. And you've learned a lot from those experiences, and you want better for yourself, but you also want better for others in your circle, okay? Maybe you want better for your family, you want better for your friends, or you want better for people overall, especially if you feel like you have a calling to be of service, to help others, okay? But this is a week where stability, security, maybe you're moving, maybe there's a sale of a home, maybe there's like inheritance or an estate or some closing or something like that. Something very, very positive. 333 is I'm saying that. Thank you for calling that out, Brianna. Okay, and Katie, thank you for reposting that. I really appreciate it. And guys, if you want to get on my reading list, the link is in my TikTok bio. I've only got space for 10 people, and there's already 3 people on my list. Okay, so let's see what the crossing energy is. Crossing energy can either help or hinder you. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So crossing energy, 5 of Pentacles. I'm not saying that there's financial loss. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your lack mentality and your self-worth wounds are showing. Okay? Don't be a martyr. Don't say, I don't deserve this or whatever. Like there's like this inner monologue, this like deep-seated belief of unworthiness, of rejection, of abandonment. Maybe you're getting something at the expense of someone else, but it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not the one taking anything away, like directly from a person, but something's being given to you because it's being taken away from someone else. I can't think of a good example of that other than maybe like you're getting a really good job at the expense of someone getting fired, but they're getting fired because they were a shitty employee. Do you get what I'm saying? Or maybe you're getting like the business contract because the other company or the other person didn't follow through with what they promised. Or maybe you're getting something out of an estate or out of a will and it's not going to someone else and you feel bad about it. You know what I mean? Also too, I feel like if there are improvements in your current like relationships with family, or like maybe you're single and you're like someone is coming into your life that's like really stable, be very mindful of like self-sabotaging habits that cause you to miss out on really good opportunities or really good people, really good connections. There's something here like about like maybe you struggle with abandonment or rejection wounds and like you push people away or push opportunities away because like your ego is like, I don't want to be the one who's rejected or abandoned, so I'm gonna like eject myself from this before that happens. Does that make sense? Okay, where's my music? Ew, why did that stop? Okay. What the heck? That was weird. I don't know. I feel like playing Stevie Nicks right now, honestly. Do you guys vibe with Stevie Nicks or Fleetwood Mac? I'm gonna like change the vibe a little bit. Sorry, hold on. I just got like really inspired to do that, so bear with me. Landslide. Oh, I love me some Stevie, man. Can you guys hear it? Let me know in the comments. Love and I took it down. This is like the perfect song for the week ahead, honestly. Oh. Yes. My reflection in a smoke-covered hill. The lands. Are you guys like vibing with this right now? Oh, mirror in the sky. What is it? In my heart. Oh, I love Stevie. All right. Yeah. Ocean tides. Can I handle the seasons of my life? See, you guys are going through some major changes upcoming week. And I did not pick the song. I literally just clicked station Fleetwood Mac. That is all I did. I've been afraid of changing 'cause Alright, I'll sing this song forever. I'm gonna shut it now. Anyway, So we have the devil in the reverse for what you're being called to focus on. All right, for the week ahead. Yeah, letting go of any unhealthy connections. Letting go of unhealthy connections, unhealthy habits, fear. Definitely fear. I'm also hearing letting go of trauma. So I feel like there may have been, I'm getting this really, okay. So this may be for a select few of you, and I'm a very real tarot reader. So not that other readers aren't real, but I talk about some heavy shit sometimes. So I feel like if any of you have gone through like abuse, trauma, but I mean like physical abuse, sexual assault, molestation, maybe eating disorders, addictions like drugs, alcohol, maybe even food addiction. But like all of those traumas were like the root cause was from someone else's abuse toward you. It's almost like you're getting like recompense or you're getting good karma or something like that. Like you deserve this because of everything you went through. Like you guys have done a lot of work to like shed the past, shed your trauma, shed the fear, get out of something toxic or something that you felt like controlled you for a very long time. That's Capricorn energy too, by the way. That could also represent the father. Some of you could be going through your Saturn return right now, actually, because of the Capricorn energy ruled by Saturn. And then the Two of Wands. Yeah, you guys, you're letting go of the past. Well, what you're being called to focus on is not ruminating on the past. Okay, do some of you guys like ruminate a lot? Like on what they did or what happened or, you know, how things could have been different or whatever else. And everyone who's paying for readings right now, thank you so much. After the collective, I will get right to them. I've got 5 spots left for live readings, you guys. Okay, so let me know like what you guys are letting go of if you feel called to, right? Because when you face the trauma and you name it, not only do you progress on your healing journey, you inspire others to do the same, to face their trauma as well. All right, but I feel like you're letting go of whatever this devil energy is. Again, addiction, obsession, unhealthy relationship, maybe past trauma, past abuse. You're no longer letting it like affect you moving forward. Yeah, guys, did I not say you're getting good karma? You got the Justice card. Are you fucking kidding me? Queen of Cups. And the deck split on the 6 of Cups. This is the Eagle. That's weird. I don't know. Are we vibing with Hotel California, guys? That was weird. Anyway, we have Justice and Queen of Cups in your recent past. Heaven or this could be hell. I love the Eagles. Okay, so Justice is Libra energy. Queen of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like some of you were healing a mother wound. Some of you acknowledged or to me, this is like acknowledging like your intuitive abilities, your purpose as a healer. Maybe there was recognition that you needed to balance out your emotions because like anxiety was really high or like your emotions were all over the place. There's something about like maybe there were patterns that you were repeating emotionally, like whether in relationships or like emotional reactions or maybe like this is giving me like PTSD vibes, like having flashbacks, having nightmares, something where like the past was coming back, but through affecting your behavior. I feel like you finally acknowledged that truth, and it was a deep, difficult truth to acknowledge, and you're like, I gotta fix it. I gotta heal it. I gotta move forward from this. I cannot allow my past trauma to control my life, to affect how I flow through my life anymore. because it's affecting my relationships, it's affecting my career, it's affecting my money, but most of all, it's affecting how I see and love myself, and I will not tolerate that anymore. Does that make sense? Okay, Six of Cups is very deep healing, and this was a gift. This was a big gift from the universe. Didn't feel like it. Okay, this is some uncomfortable shit you're dealing with, right? And listen, guys, I totally get this. I was recently diagnosed with PTSD. I've gone through a lot of trauma in my life. I was abused by my mom, who is narcissistic. She has borderline personality disorder, more than likely. I've been in 3 domestically violent relationships in my 20s. I was paralyzed at the age of 20 from an autoimmune disease. I was diagnosed with anorexia when I was 12. So anorexia, PTSD, child abuse survivor, domestic violence survivor, paralysis survivor. Hi. Believe me, life has kicked my ass. Beatrice, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm glad I went through those experiences because they made me who I am today, the strong person that I am now. Princess, thank you. All right, so let's see where you can draw strength. Ace of Cups. Where you can draw strength is doing what you love. Doing what you love, filling your own cup, embracing this new beginning. So I feel like there might be, with the focus being letting go of your trauma and your past. With that 5 of Pentacles as the crossing energy, it's like maybe you're releasing a person that caused this trauma, like your abuser, like maybe you're setting boundaries with someone in your life. But it still feels like you're abandoning them. Like, it's very weird. It's almost like this person, maybe like you felt they abandoned you in your life, but they also were like they offered a sense of security in your life at the same time. I'm like trying to describe this, but it's almost like you have to leave someone behind, 5 of Pentacles, but in leaving them behind or leaving whatever's draining your energy or doesn't value you behind, again, that could be a job, a person, it could be tendencies you have, right? It doesn't feel good because you're leaving something behind that's been a part of you for so long. Does that make sense? Okay, again, it could be a father figure, I don't know. A mother or a father, maybe both. Okay, like maybe you're setting boundaries with your parents or one of them or a family member or something like that. Like maybe you're finding out someone knew about something that was done to you and like I don't know, maybe some truth came out in the past and you're like, okay, like I really see this person in my family for who they are, I really see someone for who they are, and I'm getting this energy of like you being used by someone. Oh, Jiffy, I'm so glad. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot to me, that it's resonating for you. I mean, it's almost like someone used you, like they needed you for something. It could be in a legal situation, maybe in a state or something like that. Or maybe someone kept something from you that was rightfully yours and it like kept you stuck in some way. I don't know. But yeah, Georgia Peach, thank you for saying that. Yeah, regardless, it's like the blindfold is off. You're seeing a situation or you're seeing a person for who they actually are. But it offers you a sense of freedom. This is your strength, right? So the Ace of Cups, like, thank you for the lessons, but you're not part of the next chapter of my story, right? Ace of Cups is telling you that you're getting the new beginning. Like, 10 of Pentacles is, again, whatever stability or security you are aligning with, it's coming, right, this upcoming week. But you got to trim the fat, right? You got to trim off what you don't need. But it's like the key to you releasing the past and starting over again. So I don't know if you guys are starting over in a job, you're letting go, you're starting your life over without a person, you're, I don't know, moving, maybe relocating or something, taking a trip. Yeah, Rocket Man, Elton John. I think it's going to be a long, long time. Oh, congrats on the new job. All right, so let's see near future. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Yeah, guys. There could be an increase in resources. So resources with the Queen of Pentacles could be energy, could be time, could be money, could be physical property. It could be an increase in your like physical vitality and energy. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna have the money, the time, the energy, or all three. Okay, it's up to you to figure your shit out. Like, okay, I'm done with that situation. I checked off all the boxes, crossed my T's, dotted my I's, signed whatever I needed to sign, right? Walked away. And you're like, okay, I have this goose egg, or I have the resources now. What do I want with my life? I still feel like something's missing now that I've let go of what I need to let go of, but I still feel like something's missing. What's missing from my life? I need help to figure it out. Okay? Yeah, some of you are like, you want to like figure out like what your purpose is. You want to figure out like what this was all for. Does that make sense? Like, why did I go through all these things? Like, I know it's meant for something more, for me to do something with it. I know my life experience has value, but what does that exactly mean? Madeline, yeah, I don't know who I am right now. Yeah, you guys are like, who am I authentically, right? I've based so much of my identity in the job, the trauma. Actually, let's stick there. I've placed so much of my identity in the trauma, but I am not the traumatized version of me. I am just me. I am not the trauma. I've been acting out of the trauma for so long. And now I know I don't need to do that. But without my trauma responses, who am I? Without my trauma, who am I? Answer right there. That was good. Without my trauma, who am I? Wow. This is a really good reading, you guys. Holy shit. We're not done yet, though. Yeah, I see all of you guys getting in on my list for a reading, so I'm going to get to it in just a second. By the way, I'll talk about that after the reading. Anyway, let's see the suggested approach, the action steps that you are being called to take from your spirit guides for the week ahead. Action steps for them. Oh, shit. High Priestess. And then the King of Wands. Move in silence. That's on the bottom. Knight of Cups. Move in silence. And the song is Dream On by Aerosmith. Pursue a dream. But High Priestess is a card of secrecy, of intuition, of moving in silence, maybe even like specifically doing something at night. King of Wands. Action steps, some of you, Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's like, get out of the situation and tell everyone later what you're doing. Does that make sense? Like, do what you feel called to do, but don't tell anyone what you're doing, because number one, it's none of their business. You don't need validation from anyone else. But also, I feel like you're in a space still where like someone or people may try to talk you out of doing what your intuition is calling you to do, and you still might be like a little sensitive to like coercion. Not saying you guys are, easily coerced, but it's like maybe they'll like, trigger some fear in you that you're still letting go of, and you'll be like, maybe I can like push this off for like another week or month or year or never. I'm just never gonna do it. You get what I'm saying? So you know that if you tell anyone, they're gonna probably talk you out of it, and that's your ego setting you up for failure, because your ego knows if you go to other people to ask for permission, you're gonna get talked out of something. Okay? It's easy to be all confident and shit when you're by yourself. It's completely different when you've got a lot of other people or another person that you respect saying something opposite of what your intuition is telling you, right? High Priestess, King of Wands. Some of you, it's time for you to like throw your psychic gifts out there, your healing abilities out there, right? High Priestess is like, there's an interest in maybe numerology, astrology, psychology, tarot, I don't know, human design, past lives, or whatever else. There's something here like where you have this like, you're guided to like maybe talk about something or create something based on intuition, spirituality, psychic abilities, and all the other things I talked about, right? Tarot, astrology, numerology, blah, blah, blah. I can't name all the esoteric shit, right? King of Wands, it's time to like, if you guys have like an urge to inspire people in some way, to step into like a leadership position, or again, just inspire, do it. Come out of the closet. You guys know what I'm saying though, like the spiritual closet, the healing closet, you get me? Some people like to call it the broom closet if you're like into, you know, witchiness and magic and all that stuff. Okay, the Tower. Yeah, shock everybody. Because these are your action steps, right? Dream on, yeah. Yeah, it's like action steps, shatter every expectation that people have ever had of you, right? Do the shocking thing that your intuition has been guiding you to do. Take the risk. Does that make sense? And I don't mean a dangerous risk, but like what feels out of your comfort zone. All right, what's coming to light for them this week ahead? Okay, 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords. How you've sabotaged yourself. I feel like you guys are gonna realize there's clarity coming in with regard to you've been the source of your own stress, okay? And my friends want me to stay with them. Yeah, Brianna, but your friends aren't living your life, babe. Live your life. Fly free. Do your own thing. Anyway, I feel, because we have the 9 of Wands, which is stress, high anxiety, feeling very depleted, burnt out. But also you're a lot closer to your goal or what you want to achieve than you think. The solution is right in front of you. So I feel like there's a solution showing itself that's actually been right in front of you right now. Not right now. That's been in front of you all along. And the song that just came on is Can't Find My Way Home, and the band is Blind Faith. I can't make this shit up. YOLO, yet. Exactly. But I also feel like too, and listen, this is not to upset you or to like insult you guys. This is just me being honest. And listen, I self-sabotage sometimes too. I feel like you guys are going to see how you were stressing yourself out over trying to find a solution that was literally probably right in front of you the entire time. It's just your old mindset made you think that the solution to the challenge was hard or difficult, or the path to the solution was one specific way, and you guys were being a little closed-minded, okay? Like tunnel vision, okay? And that can happen when you come from a place of trauma, okay? I'm also hearing escapism, maybe imposter syndrome here, but some form of self-sabotage based in a trauma response, okay? And what is manifesting for them? We have King of Cups and the Hanged Man in the reverse. Okay, so we have Pisces energy. So right now, you guys, we have heavy Capricorn, Libra, double Pisces energy. You do not have to be those signs. Oh, we also have Gemini and Scorpio. I said earlier, you do not have to be those signs. It's just the energy in the reading, okay? What's manifesting for you? King of Cups, Hanged Man in the reverse. This could be the ability to relocate, the ability to move from a place where you feel stuck. Now, that could be figurative or literal, okay? So it could be the ability to get out of a stuck mindset. It could be the ability to get out of a location, a job, a home, a place where you have felt stuck or stagnant, okay? You got to apply it to your life, all right? We got quite a few people in here. All right, can I get a little more on that? Please. That's too many. Just one. Thank you. Temperance. Reverse. Some of you are going to be able to go on a retreat, or go on a retreat. Oh, sorry. You're going to be able to go on a retreat or create a retreat. I'm talking too fast. That's for some of you. It's almost like you guys are getting out of, you're gonna be able to go to a place that brings you stability. Like maybe you're moving by a body of water, it could be a lake, a river, an ocean, depends on your preference, right? Next song is I Won't Back Down by Tom Petty. Yeah, it's like you're manifesting the ability to go to a place or get to an emotional place that feels stable, that feels constant, that feels safe, and getting away from any energies of stagnancy, of imbalance. Some of you are finding like the key to like releasing your anxiety. Peaceful sleep actually would be part of that too, and that might feel like an amazing manifestation, right? Because if you're not sleeping well for an extended period of time, you're gonna feel like complete shit. Hey, baby. Okay. What you guys are manifesting too is someone who used to affect you in a major way, like your emotions. Like your inner state. You're gonna like maybe see them or see something about them on social media or something, and it's gonna have like zero effect on you. And that's an awesome manifestation, right? Because you're unbothered by something or someone that used to really get to you. Let's see. The World. Wow. You guys are closing some big chapters this week. You got 3 major arcanas in what you're manifesting. That's huge. Yeah, I feel like you guys are the ones walking away from a situation or a person that has tried to cause. Remember how I said earlier there might be like a person who has tried to keep you stuck, keep you unbalanced, keep you like under their thumb or controlled or something like that. It's almost like you're the one getting away from it and you're getting all the reward from the experience or the situation, and you're leaving them behind, which would make sense why that 5 of Pentacles is there. It's almost like, yeah, broke the cycle, right? It's almost like everyone now sees that person for who they are, and they see how it affected you. So that it's almost like feeling vindicated. I don't like to just focus on like material abundance, because that's not what really matters in life, right? Yeah, it's nice to have, but it's not what truly matters and what makes you happy. But it's like you're the one getting away with all the benefit. This like creeps me out because I've had some feelings about my dad lately, like this week. And the song playing right now, he sings it all the time. That really creeps me out. Like, yeah, someone you thought who was like a real angel or like your savior in life, your perspective is changing. You're like, you wanted the clarity, but you didn't want to believe it. I actually really like this song, so I don't want to change it. All right, so what's the outcome of the week ahead? I don't know, guys, I love this song. Two of Cups. Four of Wands. Okay. So, let me hold it up for you guys. You have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands as the outcome. I just heard someone's coming for a visit. The Knight of Cups is someone like so Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Four of Wands. That could be someone coming to visit. It could be like you're getting clarity and not just clarity, but it's almost like closure. There it is. You're getting closure with regard to like a family related matter. Parents are big here, you guys. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with like a mom or a dad issue or something like that. For some of you, if you're putting an offer in on a house, it's going to be accepted. If you're putting like a job application out there, or you're putting yourself out there in any way that feels vulnerable, it is going to be a success. There's going to be connection here. Yeah, this is really about putting yourself out there, putting your emotions out there, and connecting at a deeper level, and you're going to see that reciprocated. But again, you doing this, putting yourself out there, spills over into multiple areas of your life, right? Go your own way. Finally, a Fleetwood Mac song. God, that took forever. Yeah, it's... I know. For some of you, this could be like you exchanging like keys, like to a car, to a house, like you're getting a new car and you're getting the keys in, or you're getting a new house and you're getting the keys to the old house, you know what I mean? Like there's some sort of like exchange that like feels like a release, but also the key to the new life here. For some of you, like you're reconnecting with yourself by moving forward with like stepping out of your comfort zone and being vulnerable. Like there's something about you doing this. This is like the key to your happiness, key to your fulfillment, key to like the next chapter in your life here. Look, open up, everything's waiting for you. So how is this resonating for you guys? How are you going your own way in the week ahead? What are you letting go of gracefully? Away. Moving into a profession I haven't done yet. Trust the process, the past life. Yeah. What I thought was my dream house of 7 years. You guys, I cannot make this up. Look at this. Dare, take a risk and fly. Are you serious? I cannot make this up, you guys. These are just like cute little affirmation cards. Opportunity. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. Okay. I see you, spirit guides. Change. As with the falling leaves, embrace change. So take a risk and fly, take the opportunity, it arrives at unexpected times, and embrace change. We got one more. Release, lighten your load. That's literally everything I talked about. And the bottom of the deck, serenity. Value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. I feel like you guys just want more peace in your life. Because you've like come from such like a traumatized place in your past, a lot of chaos, a lot of upheaval, a lot of like, yeah, just things being tumultuous. It's like, you know what? All I want is for people to leave me the fuck alone. And I just like want to be at peace. I don't need chaos in my life. And you know what? Maybe I generated chaos because that's all I knew in my life from like my upbringing. But I see that fucked up pattern and I'm done with it. And you know what? I'm so happy to just for things to be boring. I'm so happy for things to just be like chill and relaxed and not like all over the place. You know what I mean? I know it sounds fucking nuts, but that was the reading through the cards, you guys, but I will share a really quick story with you. Okay. So, I was at the beach this week, all week, and I literally like did nothing but walk my dogs and go out to eat and lay on the beach for hours. And there was also this awesome pier that was like right down the street from the condo I was staying in. And I would go out on that condo. I would go out on that pier every day. And it was like, you know, like 100 feet into the ocean. It was like 50 feet up in the air. So the views were phenomenal. And I would just sit on, because they had like high top chairs. I would sit in one of those like wooden high top chairs and just look over the ocean. And I would just sit there for like an hour, 2 hours. I would bring a book with me or I'd bring my journal or something like that. And I did not touch my phone. Like no electronics. And I was like, you know what? This is the life I want. I want a chill life where I'm like looking out over the ocean. No one's bothering me. No one's blowing up my phone. I'm not like, you know, having to worry about, you know, deadlines and works projects and all this other shit. Like that complete like stillness was just so refreshing to me. And I'm not saying you guys want that specifically. I'm just giving you an example from my personal life. And it just happened this past week. And that freedom, that stillness, that just sense of peace, I was like, oh my God, spirit guides, like, I get it now. Like, this is what I want. Make it happen. I will take divinely, I'm not saying like just hand it to me, right? Because I know you have to take divinely inspired action on your journey, right? Just show me the way, show me what I need to do, and I'll do it as long as I get to this point all the time. Make sense? That's the vibe I'm getting for this week. That is the main vibe. Like you guys are getting there. Whatever risk you're taking this week, stepping out of your comfort zone, it's opening you up to an opportunity to change your life and lighten your load, to release all that no longer serves you and to release the past, the trauma, the old way of you operating in your life. And that's what I got. That's what I got. So